It's happening. It's at scale, and it seems like there's like two factions in what I would call like the American left right now. There's the reasonable people that are like, hey, we got to just stop being fucking crazy. Like the Bill Maher's and a lot of other folks like that. They're like, we got to stop being crazy and just appeal to like rational people. Don't go all the way over there. Stick where most people are. And then there's people that, well, we got to go further left. Then there's people like, we got to take over Tesla dealerships. We got to light cars on fire. The left is like justifying spraying Nazi swastikas on cars. Like, this is crazy. They've gone so far over this. So there's one side that's just like radicalized in the worst way possible. That's a huge detriment to the Democratic Party because it makes everyone look like a psycho. If you have a psycho in your groups, like if you have like a white nationalist, Christian fundamentalist burning down black churches and he says, I'm a part of the right, and as a right-wing conservative, like, whoa, that guy poisoned the right. These people are poisoning the left.
Totally.
All the people that don't want trans kids competing with their kids in school, and they don't want gender ideology being taught in class, all those people who are just rational, normal liberals that have voted Democrat their whole life. They're like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Why are you letting guys into the women's room? This is crazy. A guy with a beard and a dress is in the women's room. This is bananas. Like, what are you doing in the name of compassion? Like, this is fucking insane. That they have to figure that puzzle out because right now they lost to Trump, and they're in this scattered thing where they're trying to shit on everything he does, hide all the good stuff. You didn't hear a peep about Elon rescuing those people. That should have been on all of the news stories all day long. We should have had a live stream of it. It should have been a huge national event. We're finally going to rescue the astronauts who are trapped in the space station for 8 fucking months. And this super genius, this Elon Musk character, is the guy who figured out how to go get them. His company went and rescued them because we can't do it anymore. We couldn't rescue them. We had to rely on his company, and you don't hear shit about it. You don't hear shit about it. It's crazy. You hear a few stories. They're having a hard time coming back, but why weren't they live streaming the whole thing? That's a huge moment. You're recovering these poor people. Like, this is a giant special interest story that would grab so many headlines, and it would have so much ratings because everybody wants to see it. Oh my God, they're going to get the astronauts. You'd be sitting on your couch with your family. Are they going to get them? Is it going to dock? Is it going to work? All that shit.
But well, the hope is, man, the reality is the best teacher, right? So the Democrat brand is so destroyed now, so toxic, that they're going to have to work something out, because if not, they're just going to keep losing. They're
going to go with Bernie and AOC. And that's why they've been astroturfing all these giant arenas for people. They're claiming they did an analysis of, find out if this is true, because I read this on X, and sometimes the community notes doesn't get there in time. But they were saying that they claimed there was 30,000 people, but they got all the cell phone data, and they found out there was 24,000 cell phones. So they fudged it a little bit. That sounds normal. But they also said that a huge number of these people had been to 20-plus events and a lot of other different progressive events, and it seems like, at least on some of them, for sure, they were paying people. So they're giving people money to get on a bus, go to this place, here's your sign, go have fun. And so you're doing something different, right? You're pretending that these people are all coming out to see you, but they're coming out to see you because you're giving them money and free food.
Right.
And, you handed out water bottles, and everybody gets a sign, and everybody seems like they're kind of a part of a team. And for a lot of losers, a lot of people that don't have things going well in their life, and what do we I was a loser at many points in my life. If somebody called me up and said, hey, man, you want to make $400 and just go to this Kamala Harris rally? I'm like, yeah, let's go. I would 100% go. I would 100% go with no political. And then I'd probably think she's cool. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm fucking voting for her, dude. He's Hitler. That guy, we got to stop Hitler. And I'd be holding up that stupid sign. If you found me when I was 21, 100% I would have taken that $400.
Yeah.
They were giving out $1,000 for people to protest. I think it was Tesla. I'm not sure about that, but I think it was Tesla. But so they had the rules of engagement. If someone comes after you, hit them in the body. Don't pick up an object unless they pick up an object first. Are you organizing gangs? Are you guys paying money for people and then literally saying to them, here's what happens if you engage in violence. Like, why is that even on the table? I thought you guys were peacefully protesting. Like, who's going to get how many pro-Tesla fucking hooligans are out there that have beaten people up for Tesla? Is it fucking zero? I have not seen a bunch of pro-Tesla gang members out there. So what are you going to encounter with this anti-Tesla movement? The police? Like, who's going to stop you from who's going to engage with you? Like, you're kind of talking in a way that at least puts it on the table that violence might take place. And you're paying people.
Yeah,
and because they destroyed language, now it sort of logically makes sense, right? If these people are Nazis, if you actually thought they were Nazis,
right.
Like if you actually thought Nazis had taken over your country, you'd pick up a gun, right?
You shouldn't need $1,000 and free lunch. $1,000 and free lunch is crazy.
You need to smooth things over, make it easier.
You need to subsidize your movement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would have a hard time doing the $1,000 one. I'd be like, bro, we're going to jail. I'd be like, I'm not that stupid. I'll hold the sign. I'll go to the rally. But if I was 21, they said, look, $1,000, want to protest against Tesla? I'd be like, hold on. What happens if we get arrested? Like this guy's rich.
Yeah.
Like, he's not gonna let you light his fucking cars on fire, stupid. He's the richest man on earth. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but you are someone who's got a family. You're well adjusted. Like if you look at
even when I was young, I had survival instincts.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. A lot of these people, when you look at their mugshot, I don't want to be unkind, but they don't look particularly well. A lot of them.
That's 100% true. And I think we need to have a lot of compassion for young people that get caught up in these movements and do silly things. And they even vandalism. They just need to understand that should never be on the table. No violent acts are ever justified, especially if someone's not being violent to you. If you decide to just go smash property and light things on fire, you don't serve your cause, because rational, reasonable people are not going to do that. They're not going to light Starbucks on fire because Black Lives Matter. That's crazy.